Welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Scott Mendenhall. If you're watching because you're at our summer camp, you need to go back and watch, if you haven't, day one, because it ended with the Wheel of Unfortunate where Curly has to have Gatorade dumped on his head. So this is us stirring the Gatorade today because we've just dumped the powder in and we're just gonna stir it because here in a moment, when we get all the kids in here, we're going to dump it on his head. I mean, it's unfortunate, but laughable as well. Welcome to summer camp day 2. It's gonna be awesome. I think one of the best parts of my job is to get to, you can't see me right now? Best part of the job is be able to play in all the foam that we have. We have a foam pit today. Sorry about the lens there, but this is awesome. I had to get in it before all the kids got in it. So cool. They're in the big group over there watching a video that we shot. They're choosing, in a game of Would You Rather, us to do different events. They had us do a backflip yesterday. You'll have to watch it after this video. We're gonna go get the other kids, but you're gonna see highlights in this foam pit. This foam pit right here of bubbles is my favorite because you get to play around in suds, finding pieces to your memory verse, and you got to memorize it. The brain teaser, little suds in the eyes occasionally, but that's okay. It's not hurting. It's just suds in the eyes. It's just a lot of fun.
Oh my goodness! Look at all this! Look at all this foam! Look at you! What are you doing? What are you doing in here? Find the foam! Oh my gosh! This is
Lily, what just happened to you?
I just went in the foam pit!
How is it?
Foam.
Ow, I've already been in it. You seen those color runs where you run and they throw color at you? That's what we're doing here instead of tie-dyeing or whatever, making customized shirts with powder that they get to throw at each other, make a lot of dust, and then they are gonna have their custom shirt for summer camp. The trick is to put it into vinegar and water and then it sets it. If you don't do that, it just brushes right off.
Messiest activity in the whole world.
One of the highlights today, besides that foam pit, is this. I'll explain it the best I can in short context. Is that imagine a lava pit that goes all the way around the earth. You can't get around it or over it or under it, except for with magical skis and golden shoes. This is called the golden shoes. And it works as you've got to get your team from one side of the lava pit to the other without touching the lava. If you touch the lava, done, gone, start all over. This is a great event, watching them work together as teams. Love it. I have a feeling they don't know their left from right.
I don't think I know my left hand.
Alright, so what they're doing here today is building a Lego set, but they can only look down there at a map of what to build, and then they've got to come back here and try to remember what they saw. And they only get a few seconds to do such, because the theme is building each other up like we just talked about. And they're trying to remind themselves it takes work to build each other up, just like it does to try to memorize this. Is this a difficult task?
Yes, because I didn't know we were supposed to explain it, how to build it to them at first.
Uh-oh.
So we're doing our best right now. It's going pretty good.
Hey, do you know what it's supposed to look like?
It's supposed to look like this. Nice good old race car. Pretty good one. So I think we're getting pretty close. I think it's going all right.
The events today are to require a little bit more endurance because we want to foster teams encouraging those that are fighting still through the task. It's meant to make them work just a little extra because when you're encouraged, you get through it a little bit. Again, that's the theme of the day. I ride around on that one wheel because that's the way to get around here. And there's so many amazing people that are helping pull off this camp. I just want to make sure everybody knows that it's Unlocked Church here locally that meets here at Cedar Island Entry School, but then there's a church that's come up with their youth group from Texas. There's a group that's come up from Mississippi. There's a group that's come in from North Carolina, Illinois. All these groups have come here to help us do this camp because there's over 200 kids running around here. Woo, that's a lot of kids. Is it delicious?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to get that close. You can back up so then you make it in the video. What's our snack today?
Pretzels!
Okay, what's been the most fun thing you've done today so far?
The lava thing. Lava.
The lava? You love the skiing in the lava?
Yeah!
You know the drill at summer camps, we always provide lunches. And today, it's Tuesday, so I think you might already know what that means.
Today is Taco Tuesday, and we are serving tacos that have been provided by 3 generous restaurants, Taco Bell, El Cudobo, and El Rodeo. And the kids are just really gonna be so excited to have all these tacos, and we wanna say thank you.
Spinning, he steps away to see what it is. And, uh-oh. Uh-oh!
But my heart is in Havana, ooh, nah, nah. Hey, it took me back to East